with a bang. Mac McClung joining us here on set, becoming the very first ever three-time to win the slam dunk contest in 3 consecutive years. With Grant Hale, Steve Smith, I'm Jared Greenberg. Mac, thanks for joining us here on the court. Is this old hat for you by now?
Not at all, man. I don't know why, but each year I get more nervous for some reason. But no, it was an incredible night. I had a lot of fun.
You know, we're watching you. It's just unreal just to see how prepared you are, making dunks on the first attempt. What's next? You still have some left for next year? I know you got a couple still left we haven't seen.
I do, but I think this might be it for me. I'll never say never, but this one was probably the most I prepared for any contest in my life.
Mac, first of all, congratulations once again. It's becoming a reoccurring trend here, having you up here with us after All-Star Saturday. But the creativity, you know, you did it 2 years ago, you did it last year, this year, you keep raising the bar, you keep showing us something that we haven't seen before. Just tell us about your process. How do you prepare for this slam dunk contest? And do you go and practice these dunks before you do them, or do you do them for the first time when you're out here?
Yeah, no, after last year, I wasn't incredibly happy with my performance, so I was like, I got to do it one more time, and I got to be a little better. And I can't lie to you, I started thinking right after that, and I know how I jump. Like, I'm a 2-foot jumper, left to right, so I kind of just study motions like that, and sometimes things just come to me a little bit.
All right, let's take a look at some of the video from tonight and take us through not only your dunks, but what you're thinking from everybody else. Stefan Castle gave you some nice competition tonight.
Yeah, he was amazing, man. That was a lot of fun. He was so powerful, and you know, he was extremely prepared too. That was a lot of fun to dunk with him.
Bucelis had some trouble putting it down, fellas.
It looked like if me and Smitty were out there.
It looked like us out there.
Here comes Andre Jackson Jr. with a nice dunk there. This is all round one, but Mac brought down the house. And Mac, as we do this, first of all, how do you practice this dunking over a car?
Yeah, shout out to Isaiah Rivera. He let me borrow his car, so a lot of people sacrificed so I could do these dunks, and yeah, no, I couldn't do it for the first maybe hour, and he kind of taught me how, so shout out to him.
How nervous were you that first attempt that you might hurt yourself?
It was tough because we didn't get to warm up out here, so I was nervous. I was like, man, it's my first jump, trying to be over a car. It's not easy.
We had a bunch of people in the green room watching this, holding their breath when you didn't land cleanly there.
Me too.
Where we go to the round 2 here, or the second, a try, and Bucelis finally gets one to go down. Then Andre Jackson with a nice dunk. He had to do this in front of his teammate Giannis Antetokounmpo. Up next here, after the score of a 45 for Jackson, we go back to Castle, and this was tough.
Oh yeah, that was head at the rim.
Let's see what Jackson got here on this second attempt. Got a 47-8. Pardon me, Castle. And then here's you. Oh! First of all, you seem like you got a lot of guys helping you throughout every dunk you do. Is that a big part of it?
He's a 3-time dunk winner. He's got a posse, man. Come on, man.
He does.
All my hometown best friends, man. I like to take them everywhere I go.
As we do this, the greatest dunk champion before Mac McClung is with us here on the set, the Hall of Famer Vince Carter.
Hey, he's still the greatest. He's still the greatest.
Vince, what'd you think of this dunk contest?
I tell you what, I was impressed with your patience. The one thing I said where you had the advantage, we talked about this before, is that you've been here before. So this wasn't new to where you look settled in, you look ready to go. The one thing I said, you came out with your own basketball. So that told me everything, where you were setting the tone. And like we talked about in our interview, I said, go out there to win it and put the pressure on everyone else, but you did.
You know what's great, Smitty, is that like we got 2 great dunkers here, and they're talking about the technical and all these little things that we don't know about. And I like your patience.
I'm looking patience on a dunk.
Yeah, I mean, because that's important. And I think what you were trying to show in the passage, with you jump in the air, he was looking away in the stands, and then he decided to say, okay, enough with you guys, let me focus on the rim. Well, that just shows hang time.
Well, he also looked relaxed. That's the thing. Like, 100%. You looked very, to your point, I mean, he looked so relaxed, calm, and like just weren't rattled at all, which was impressive.
Were you?
No, I was nervous, man. I was nervous. But I think, I prepared so hard, I was like, I just need to just lean on that, man. That's all I could do.
You know what I loved your last dunk when you got a chance? You was telling everybody to watch the replay.
Yeah.
Because at first, we didn't see it. What? And so you wanted to make sure everybody saw the replay because you knew what you had done, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
And see, that's the beauty of it, understanding and having a game plan. He had a game plan, and after your dunk, immediately you said what? Go look at it. Wait for the replay. You'll see what I just did. And I think that is just taking time, breaking it down.
Well, it reminds me of you a little bit, the showmanship.
Yes.
You know,
For
being
sure.
able to play to the crowd,
Yes.
just all of that. So spectacular.
How much was it in your head that basically, you know, in the Bay Area here 25 years ago, Vince set the standard?
Yeah, I think I was reminded in every interview, but no, it's an honor, man. I think just like kind of the gratefulness gratefulness outweighs all the nervousness, man.
Vince, when he spoke with you on that TNT piece a couple weeks ago, Mac said if he wins, he's going to hang it up. He told us he's thinking about that. Can you be a salesman here for us? Can you help us make sure next year in L.A. that we get
Vince,
Mac
sell
McClung
him.
back?
It's simple as this. You heard the crowd when you said it. They responded. And it's definitely up to you, but your want to. And when we sat and talked, the one thing, you were very confident and comfortable with saying in front of that group that you were going to go out there and try to win it. It wasn't like humble, like, yeah, you know, if I get the opportunity, what you said, but you also said, I'm going out there to win, to be a part of history. So I'll say this, think about it. Nobody's never won 4 in a row.
There it is.
By the way,
I hear you.
there was a lot of people tweeting about this. I want to show you one particular in-game dunker we would love to see him in this dunk contest. Take a look at this from Ja Morant. Mac might make me decide to dunk.
As he should.
What do you think? How do you think you would do against Ja Morant in a dunk contest?
Man, that guy's incredible. I have a joy just watching him in game. So who knows what he could do off the court. So I think just the want to, like Vince said, that's the most important part. And it's so cool to see people who love the contest do it. And I think Ja would be just incredible out here.
I think, Vince, I love what you said, the want to. It's amazing that you want to. I want to, too. It don't work that. Just doesn't work that way.
But there's one thing I want you to understand with your performance and what you're doing is just that right there. You're influencing what everybody has been asking for. The superstars of today who have the ability to dunk. What you're doing right now is now slowly motivating someone like Ja to even say that. Maybe it's a joke, maybe it's not. But now he put it out there where other people now gets in his mind say, oh, you said it. Go out there and get it now because of what you're doing. So you should be proud of what you're doing, man. Keep it up.
Congratulations. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate
Last thing, will you say it right here? If Ja signs up for next year, will you come back?
I'm not sure. I have to get in the lab. Someone like Ja, I'm gonna have to prepare really heavy with him.
I got a better one, Mac. You versus Vince Carter.
When I was 27, 8, 9, 30.
Right now, I'll do it right now.
You can still dunk, Vince.
Okay,
Take
here
the
you
jacket
go.
off.
Hey,
Take the
he don't
jacket
want
off.
none of this 48-year-old. And neither do I.
Mac, congratulations. You made history tonight.
Thank you guys
Way
so
to
much.
go.
Thank you guys.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Appreciate it.
indeed.
Mac McClung doing some
Các bạn vừa xem xong video phân tích của chúng tôi. Sau đây sẽ là video